Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is SuperXJJ from the News of the Gods channel, as you can see. And today, I'm just making a little small intro for this patch notes because we did the patch notes on stream, and I'm just gonna explain why it's kind of like awkward and funny and not really that professional. We want to keep it professional on this channel, but there's gonna be sometimes that we can't really afford to be because of stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy. It was just a heads up. My voice is a little bit lower than Hey Blasties. That's because I always edit my voice after on my own program. So since two different voices, I can't edit both at the same time because they're all filmed in the same spot. Everything's gonna be a little awkward, but for future patch notes, we're gonna make a better format for sure. I just hope you enjoy, and I'll see you in the next video. Patch notes.
There you go. So yeah, what I said at the beginning, dude, I love this patch notes. I like what's coming.
Yeah.
And I'd say there's a lot of pantheons are gonna be a lot stronger. There's gonna be a lot of variety, and I'm actually hyped. This is I think the second time they actually incorporate structures. The Bellona having the first one.
Yeah.
So
other than turret and construct, there's not any structures in the game.
Yeah.
But right now,
other than what, the construct and what?
Construct and the turret.
Oh, we also have hives.
Oh, the hives. But come on, the hives played.
Yeah, definitely. But this new
are the hives even used?
Yeah, this new structures are actually it's our structures that will synergize with the pantheon. They
are good structures.
They are really good structures.
They make sense. Okay, so let's start off. Bloodforge, Chinese epic card, 3 mana, is a unit. The structure: deploy a blade forge. Whenever you play a unit, add a crescent blade to your hand. This means every time you summon something from your hand, it's not something like you kill the Crypt Bowman, it's not gonna proc it. The Crypt Bowman and Bastet aren't gonna proc it. Well, not Bastet, you can't play Bastet.
Yeah.
But it has to be from your hand. Which means, look at this. You can summon something, do whatever you do, and then you can use recall to put that thing back in your hand, and you can summon it again. Just giving you a heads up of how you could synergize this card with recall.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're gonna actually see a lot more viability with Chang'e, because you can just do Blade Forge and summon Chang'e, and you actually have a Crescent Blade for free. So that's some of the stuff that we might be able to see. Bloodforge and Chang'e are gonna synergize really well. So we might see even though Chang'e is already played, we might see a lot more more play out of her, more synergizing, maybe more units. Maybe, let's see, no, Carrier Behemoth is not gonna, Seven Scouts is not gonna proc it. I don't know. I'm actually curious, but I see a lot of synergy in between Chang'e and Blade Forge.
Okay, so Canopic Jar, Egyptian, it's a common, 3 mana, unit structure. Deploy a Canopic Jar whenever friendly is healed. Deal the amount of healed as damage to the enemy summoning stone. So Egyptian here is synergizing with all the healing thing that Ra has. We have seen Ra being played in many ways. Beast Ra, Swarm Ra, Healing Ra, Control. We've seen all of those, and usually the thing we see the less is heal, and heal is his passive. So here is Hi-Risk trying to implement that healing back into Ra and make him the main focus for healing, and this is what's making it happen.
So yeah, so the devs actually made a prediction that now the Egyptians might opt to go for aggressive aggro Ra, which I am very in favor of, because we cannot be here. You're actually gonna be, if you can make a deck out of I don't know, like maybe trying to summon as much as you can, and you can just go for the Khepri, and a double Khepri is actually gonna do a lot of damage into the stone. We're talking about a common 3 mana Canopy Yard.
So going to the next one, I would love to talk more about them, but I know patch notes sometimes are boring, so we need to make it fast. Yeah. So it's more attractive for people. Runestone of Ire, common, 3 mana, is a unit structure. Deploy a Runestone of Ire. By the way, this This card art is amazing. I love it. It's pretty. If you haven't seen it on Twitter, you have to see it. All friendly units have charge. So this card, man. Okay, so Norse gets nerfed to the point where people don't play it even though it's good. And now he got buffed. Norse got buffed again.
He got super buffed, dude. This
is
thing,
insane.
This is super insane. We're talking about Bull Demon King being played on the same turn. We're talking about charged the Ymir. We were talking about the 8 mana. I forgot the name of the legendary card.
Holy crap!
Charge Fire Giant.
Charge Fire Giant.
Charge Fire Giant is gonna be insane. We're talking about Soul. We're talking about Hell. Hell being capable of actually buffing a unit in the same turn she is deployed. We're talking about
freaking common.
Yes, you're talking about
so
Hell into Soul.
I will make this card epic. Either more expensive or make it epic.
Yeah, I will make it epic. I will make it epic in a 4 mana, maybe. No, I'm not sure. Because this is a lot. I mean, like, you can just if this structure survives one turn and you have Soul in the field, or at least a Hell, you could possibly go for double Hell into Soul, and that's a lot of damage in the same turn.
I'm really excited for this because I love Norse. Everybody hated it for a long time, but I never had an issue with it. I love Norse and I love Bellona.
Yeah, for me, this is an introduction to mid-range Norse into late-game Norse, possibly. Yeah, so we're going to have a lot of variety.
Let's see what happens. Balance changes, Warcry, and now is global for Anubis. Anubis, I thought it was good before. Now is a lot better.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. Anubis was also always being played, so I'm not sure why they decided to change it. I guess he needed a little love, and here it is.
Honestly, I think there was nothing wrong with Anubis. Maybe I understand the idea. Being a legendary card, you should be able to be really potent. So the thing about Anubis was if you play him, if you want to hit the backline, you had to place him aggressively, summon him aggressively. If you summon him defensively, you can only hit the front line of your enemy summoning stone. So that actually add a little bit of this, variety in terms of decision making of what to do with Anubis. And but I guess it's okay. Being a legendary Anubis, being able to deal just 3 damage to a line.
Well, this makes sense. That's true. This makes sense. This makes Anubis a legendary card. Makes it legendary. Makes it like, man, you want this card.
Yeah.
I guess before it didn't feel like that. A Willix. Attack increased to 3. If you guys didn't know, Blasty did suggested this, and it was taken into account. I'm not sure who else suggested it, but
I think it was Comcast. Attack. I think Comcast actually suggested it as well.
Okay, so Comcast also suggested it.
Yeah. So the thing about Willix is that she being a 2/1, she was not going to be able to deal with units that are at her same level of play, which are Mercuries. We got the HOTGs. All those cards. Ratatosker. Ratatosker being able to hit a Willix once and then being able to hit a Willix again. So Willix didn't have that power play to actually deal with them at the same level. So I actually asked them to increase it to 3, because 3 damage is okay. At a 3 mana from each Pantheon is pretty much 3 health mostly. So Willix is now a little bit potent.
Yeah, so a Willix feeling a lot better now. Do this. Let's keep doing the patch notes.
The thing? Alright.
The thing. So right here, Corpse Explosion. Man, I really like Corpse Explosion now. I'm not sure if it's going to be amazing, but it definitely is a lot better. Corpse Explosion damage increase from 1 to 2. So this means you can basically, how much does Corpse Explosion cost? 4? 2? I mean 2. So for 4 mana, you can do 2 damage to anywhere in the stone you want. And if you got more zombies, you can do anything. If there is 3 units really close to each other, you can summon 1 zombie, and for 2 extra mana, you can do 6 damage. It's amazing.
Yeah, we gotta have an account that's basically Athena's ability. So we're talking about massive explosions all around the board. If you actually do a blight and then a corpse explosion,
Oh, right,
you know,
you're right. This is
yeah,
basically Athena for
yeah,
two mana less. Less.
yes. So this actually definitely adds a little bit of variety because usually your decision making was kind of linear with the blight. You either blight and then raise the grave, or you just blight and turn everything in zombie, and you got the advantage. But now, if you're in a spot where your opponent has units that you're not going to be able to turn into zombies, but you're going to blight enough to actually die from a corpse explosion, you can actually do blight into corpse explosion. So
Yeah. The
that's also a
combos are gonna
choice.
be amazing. If your opponent has a bunch of things around his stone, you turn them into zombies and then you kill them. Damn.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
and
do a lot of
it's
damage.
yeah. So if you have two zombies close to it, just a unit, that unit's gonna take 4 damage. The more zombies around the same unit, the more damage you'll take.
Okay, interesting. Demon Back no longer counts friendly units. I think we all agree this is a nerf that was needed, but I think Shunkui is still gonna see play. Maybe not two Shunkuis, maybe only one. But let's see. Let's see what happens. Nothing too
Yeah, demon
much.
bag is like
Yeah,
no
nothing too
no
much to
comments
talk
there.
about.
Yeah.
Emperor's health is now Pharaoh's health. They talked about this. They needed to change the name. Makes sense. And now Concept's healing. So this is great because now let's think about the new structure for Egyptian. You combine this with Canopic Jar, and you're gonna do 4 damage to your opponent's stone.
Hmm. I like it. I like it. No comment there either.
Okay. The game started, dude. Oops.
Oh, game started. Perfect.
To patch notes.
Yeah, let's go back to back. We can squeeze in this baby. So we were on Emperor's health, about to go to Geb.
Yeah, Gab.
I like this. I like the idea of what they're doing. Emperor Health and Geb actually now counting as healing
Yeah.
is so good. That coupled with Canopy, coupled with Geb, I mean with Sobek, we're talking about making Sobek great again,
It's
or
it's
greater.
it's great in every word of the term, in every term of it just makes Raw so much better. Now heal Raw is an actual thing. You got Canopy Jar, you got Emperor Self, you got Geb, and now everything counts as healing. So your Dune Guardians, your Sacred Warriors, your Soulbacks, your Niece are gonna get procced by a lot of cards.
Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of synergy with those cards and healing. So definitely we're gonna see a very strong Raw. I guess this is where they wanted to get Raw,
Yeah.
and to a point where healing is, Raw abuses as passive because Raw used to not use abuse of the passive, which was, kind of like a letdown because we kind of want to see Raw abuse of it. So
Mm-hmm.
now we're gonna see the passive being abused a little bit with the Canopy Yard. So I'm actually excited for this.
So let's see. Osiris. What do you think about Osiris? I'm curious. But
All
mana
right,
cost.
so
Let me say it first. Mana cost
all right,
increased to 8. Attack reduced to 4. Health reduced to 4. The new passive reduce cost by 1 for every friendly that dies while this card is in your hand.
So to me, Osiris, I think this is a good idea because even though it's an 8 cost, we're talking about the that little by little Osiris will that mana will lower. So you can play Bastards with it, you can play Decrypt Bowmans, you can even go Swarm, and you can have already a Osiris on the playing field. Probably a 3 mana depending what happens. So I like the idea. This also gives combos. If you do Swarm Raw, you can also combo this with, which is not the best idea, but the idea is there. You can combo Kepri into whatever you have, like zombies in the field, and that will put Osiris like maybe 2 mana, 3 mana, depending on what you have. So I like the idea. There's a little bit of synergy, not the best synergy, but there's a little bit of play there. We can get creative with Osiris
So I
like this.
understand. I understand what they're doing with Osiris. The only problem is, what if you're late game and you draw Osiris and you got like 2 things in your board? You're not gonna get any value out of it. You're gonna wait until those
Yes.
things die, and if you want to use Osiris, you're gonna have to wait 8 mana. It's not eight.
Yeah.
Okay, 8 mana, fine. It reduces, but 8 mana for a 4/4 in late game, that kind of sucks. 4/4 unit is not great on late game.
No, 4-4 really sucks. It's not something I would like to
It gets
see
removed by
play.
a lot of things.
You know what actually would turn Osiris in a really good card? Make him uh maybe a 7/7 or a 7 or 8/8 and the mana, attack, and health will reduce depending on how many units he lose. How many units dies. So that's also something interesting to take into account, because that way Osiris in the late game will be as effective. And if you get him in the early, you can kind of pretty much predict when you want to throw down Osiris, right? So you can kill one of your units to actually get Osiris in the same turn, or you kind of like, you can play Osiris to how you want him to just go for.
Okay, so yeah, I know what you mean.
If they do that, I think Osiris might seem a pretty good card. Right now, what you're saying is actually true. 8
Wait,
mana late game, not a good.
what happened? The tournament ended.
The tournament ended?
Well, the stream ended. So was it best 2 out of thanks for watching? Yeah, it's GG. Okay. So anyways, Osiris I don't think it's great, but let's see what happens. Ritual Tribute. I love this change. Ritual Tribute 6 mana, it was just too much. 6 mana for this card, it was too much.
Yeah.
I would never go for it, even though it worked. It would definitely work, but 6 mana for it wasn't worth it. But now this puts into perspective something. Ritual Tribute is gonna summon a god for 4 mana, and it's gonna buff it. Wait, we got a follower? Zeus has basically the same thing, but it doesn't buff anything. It gets a god from your deck. That's all it does. Ritual Tribute summons it from the graveyard, and it buffs it. So I'm not sure if it's balanced, because when you compare it to the Zeus's card, I forgot the name. Beacon of Hope. When you compare it with Beacon of Hope, Beacon of Hope just sucks compared to this one.
Yeah, it definitely sucks. The only advantage Beacon of Hope has over Ritual Tribute is the fact that you can play it in the early stage of the game, like on curve.
But Ritual Tribute something like Ares.
Yeah, basically, and it's not as good.
Yeah.
But Ritual Tribute here, with four for mana, you can actually even go and play it for a Sobek. You can even play it on curve if you have a Sobek on the graveyard. Cool thing about Ritual Tribute being at 4 mana, you kind of have control what you wanna bring into the board. So that's pretty good, I'd say.
So the Thanatos health increase to 2 to 3. It's amazing. I love this change. Make Thanatos great again. I used to love Thanatos, but he used to be so easy to remove. Nothing really much to say. Now Thanatos can survive stupid things, but really not the greatest change, even though it's gonna make him a little bit more viable.
Yeah, I saw Scott actually saying that Thanatos used to be a 3/3 with the effect actually
Execute
killing at 3. Yeah, so that was insane, and they actually
wanted
a nerf.
Insane. Execute at 3. That was stupid. I
never
used it, but just think about it. You can kill anything in the early game.
Yeah, you can definitely kill anything. I guess Thanatos was actually the better card in the 3 mana section.
Oof. Yeah, Thanatos
by a lot.
I mean, 3/3. That's insane. That's unbalanced.
Yeah, this is a little bit balanced. You're not gonna be able to kill 3 like Mercury's. They're not gonna be able to kill that, but he's still gonna be in a really good spot. 3 health, 3 attack. It's pretty good. I see he's pretty potent right now, possibly.
Anyways, Thanatos. War Behemoth. Attack reduced from 5 to 3. We needed it. Nothing to say about this. Now it's easier to kill, but it still gets a lot of value. So amazing.
It still has the same health, so it's pretty good.
Yeah, that's what makes it amazing. The health. New daily quest. Divine Power Play. Should I say this? Play 60. What is this? They're just daily quests. I don't think.
Yeah, just go for bug fixes.
Let's just go for bug fixes. And updated attack arrows. Added the ability to delete and rename decks from the deck collection. Yeah, I like this a lot. This makes a lot more sense. And bug fixes. To fix an issue where Tenacity was not given priority over Shackles if played on the same unit first. Oh, really? Didn't know that. Fixed an issue where Aphrodite could buff a banished unit. What?
That's insane.
That's crazy. That makes no sense. Fix an issue where Silence was not properly removing the aura status icon. Okay. Fix an issue where the escape button will sometimes not work when in match. That hasn't happened to me.
Me neither.
Fix an issue where gold cards showed common effect when being revealed from a core pack. I think nothing of this has ever happened to me.
No, me neither. I think I've never.
What are you guys
Maybe
posting in bug fixes?
The community is pretty intense. I mean, insane when it comes to this, because these are bug fixes I would have never found by myself.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of those. There's still a few bugs that really annoy me, and especially the chat, man. The chat and in the in game is pretty bad.
You mean the chat?
The whispers and stuff.
Okay, the whispers.
This is pretty bad. This needs to be fixed.
It needs a little bit of rework. I would love it to I don't know, be like I won't say like Smites, but maybe something different. Make it better.
Yeah, I will make it different, so it's not the same thing as Smite, but I don't know. This one, it's pretty bad. Either way, thank you all for watching. I'm really tired. I got a lot of homework to do, but I'll definitely be streaming tonight. There's no video being posted today unless Blasty finishes his. But tomorrow on the News of the Gods channel, there's gonna be a new video. It's already scheduled to post like at 8 or 9 a.m. or something.